Athlete.
Athlete. Badass, dual-wielding athlete.
What the fuck?
It's got to be something, right? It's got to be a game, like a video game?
Athlete, and dual wielding. That's a weird.
People's associations.
Dual-wielding athlete.
I'm just picturing a guy holding two basketballs. Welcome to the Leetist podcast, a show where we play trivia games about video games. I'm Kenny, joined around the table today by the Ed, and the Eddie. To my Eddie.
Wait, which one of us is Ed, Eddie, or Eddie?
You can be whichever you want.
I'll be Eddie.
However many D's you want.
Okay, I'll take all the D.
The big D. Also known as Tim.
Hello.
And Cory's here.
Hello there.
Spoofshot.
Pleasure to be here.
What's up, buddy? Welcome back.
I missed you guys.
Oh, we missed you
I've
too,
been dreaming
man.
about you.
Oh, what was the dream like? Was it gross?
Did you beat him in trivia? I was
It
wondering,
was
like,
controversial.
Did you beat us in trivia finally? Because I know you couldn't. Yeah,
I was trying to remember how your performance was as far as trivia goes in the couple shows you've been on. Or I don't
For
know.
the Soundscape one, I did decent. For the news game,
Oh,
I was
gotcha,
awful.
okay.
Oh, okay.
This week, at least, studied a little bit.
You studied the news. That's fantastic. Okay. We'll get back to that.
Claim
We'll get back to
victory
that.
today.
Kenny, what's the show about?
Today on the show, Tim has brought Are You Smart and Leet Gamer, where we do weekly trivia categories, and he might have some new fun stuff for us. Maybe we'll see.
I might.
And Cory has brought a game.
Oh, Cory! I can't wait to play your game.
I can't wait to come up with a name for it. 'Cause I hear it's going to be spicy and fun. And we'll go around the table and talk about what we're psyched about of the week and flavor of the week. I got a little bit to talk about with Final Fantasy. You'll see what Tim's been up to with his challenge. Timestamps are below the show. You can jump to any point you want to, as usuals. Ryan's not here today. He's at Madame Tussauds Wax Museum.
Really? Like in town?
Yeah, I think so.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What's he?
I don't know. He called and said he's going to be there, so I don't know.
All right. I'm going to need pictures. I'm going to need picture evidence that he was at all of the places that he's gone to, because this is getting kind of fucking ridiculous.
What have you been playing, Cory, recently?
Let's see. On my docket is Humanity. It's like a Lemmings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. You haven't played it yet? You're ready to?
I haven't.
Okay.
I've been traveling these past like 2 weeks or 2 months.
Yeah.
Yes, with a couple weddings. Went to Bonnaroo last week. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
No, we're gonna have to talk about that, because that I'm a little jelly on that one.
I think we'll talk about flavory things later. Yeah, for sure.
I agree. Hey, I got a thing to say.
Yeah.
Hey, be sure to tell every single person you ever meet. This is the greatest podcast you ever heard. Tell your friends they can go to Leetist.com/new listeners, where they get a preview of the show and our content. It's an elevator pitch, and it's super dope. And if you'd be so kind, pause the show and give us a rating and review. You know, a good one. We've been told that helps.
I still have not gone and looked at those reviews yet, but it's on my list of things
You
to
know,
do.
there's some good ones on there.
Yeah.
There's some absolutely lovely ones. And if we were more organized, we'd read them all out to you guys.
Hey, that's an idea.
That is a thing. We could totally do that. Hold on. I'll look it up right now, and it'll act as if no time has passed at all. I got one here. I got a rating from Apple Podcasts. It says, so fun. These guys are just plain fun. Their games are well researched and very clever. The banner is top notch and often leaves me in stitches. I look forward to the show every week. Hear that? Woo. People look forward to the show every week. How
I'm
wonderful
impressed
is that?
with how quickly you pulled that up.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Well, you guys, you in the mood to play a game?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
play
do
the news game. Every episode, we like to take a brief look back at the gaming news of the week and give our 2 cents. But of course, on this show, simply reading the headlines ain't Leet enough. We make a game out of it. I'm going to read off some quick fire, fill in the blank gaming news questions for my lucky contestants, and they'll have 30 seconds to answer them. We don't do deep dives here, so if you want to know more, where should they go, Cory?
Go fucking Google it.
Go fucking Google it. Yeah, that works for me. Yeah, okay, do it. That was like a Ryan response. That was good. Go fucking Google it, you idiot. All right. I have a coin here. We're going to figure out who's going to go first on the news game. Cory, you want to call it in the air? Mm-hmm. What, do you want Dragonborn or Skyrim symbol?
Dragonborn.
It is Dragonborn.
Hey.
You are going first. I hope you studied up, because there's some wackadoo shit going
me
on
into
in the
the
news
pool.
this week. You ready?
Let's do this.
All right, here we go.
And begin.
Stick a fork in it. Blank is probably done for good now that their 2024 and 2025 events have been canceled. You got 30 seconds.
Equinox.
E3, despite some new rules incoming to keep creators happy, some fairly big names in streaming are abandoning Twitch in favor of blank.
Facebook.
Kick. Now that Microsoft is establishing their position on top of the gaming food chain, they announced they are increasing the price of blank and the Series X under competitive conditions.
Oof. They got nothing.
Got nothing. That's Game Pass. Game Pass. Yeah. Okay. All right. A little bit of little goose egg for Cory there. That's all right. That's all right.
I blanked on the
good.
name Kick as well.
I knew of Kick too. There's some politics there. Oh.
There are some politics. It's a whole thing. I don't care about it at all. But if you two feel like discussing, by all means, go right ahead. Guess not. E3. E3. Yeah. Canceled 2024 and 2025. Do you think they'll be back in a big way in 2026?
I mean, that'd be a theory that I highly doubt it. That's weird that they'd even announce that though.
Yeah.
Like why?
Yeah. Well, they might have just canceled it and just said like, "Hey, we're not doing it." Maybe they already had the plans and it needed to be canceled some way or another.
I
you
guess
know.
so, yeah.
But yeah, those are
That's a
done.
good point though. It could just went away quietly and
Yeah. Now they can go away and be free.
Yeah, it seems like
Free.
the digital events and showcases have been working out well, and all the outlets that surround these things kind of consider this E3 now, E3 weeks, everything that just happened. So, and that works fine. Some of them still even get to go and do hands-on previews of games, which E3 used to be before they opened to the public, which is it kind of makes it more of an exclusive thing that way too, because you get to see your favorite outlets kind of talk about games, and they have more content to do and stuff. So.
Agreemente. I think that's a very good point. E3, it's just the way it is, man. Somebody younger, something more hip, something cooler came in, swooped in, scooped up the audience, and presented it in a better way. And there we go. That's all there is to it. It's just dead. It's a remnants of a bygone age, and that's fine.
Yeah, each
EGM was the exact same fucking thing. Every video game system goes through these iterations. So should these media outlets. Boom.
I'm Jack Keighley.
Jack Keighley. Fantastic. Game Pass is increasing its price. Game Pass Ultimate, for example, is going from $15 to $17 a month. What do you think about that?
I'm fine with paying that. I think it's still an awesome value, and I think they warned everybody that was going to happen a while ago, that they couldn't sustain that price. And if all those games start actually coming out at the quality that they've been promising, if it starts happening like they keep showing, and Starfield is maybe the first of these big ones, like then we get Fable and Avowed looks awesome and all this stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's justifiable, I guess.
Okay, fair enough.
I'd pay up to probably $20 for Game Pass.
How much did you pay for Game Pass, Cory?
some favors.
Ooh.
No, I think that's totally reasonable.
Yeah.
The prices, games are coming up to 60 from 60 to 70. It's just another natural.
I agree.
price.
Salute. I totally agree. All right. There was a question that we didn't get to. I'll just throw it out there. This could be I'll save it. Could be a tiebreaker question in case Kenny gets 0.
Okay.
All right.
That sounds
Kenny, are you ready for yours? These are all Nintendo Direct related.
Okay, I did watch that.
Okay, here we go.
All right, let's go.
The remake of Blank was announced, and I'm excited enough about it that I'm going to try to ignore the fact that my 23-year-old coworker said I've never heard of this franchise, or of the original.
Super Mario RPG?
Correct. For you board gamers out there, the team-based RPG Blank is being ported to Switch, including DLC Jaws of the Lion.
Team-based. I don't know what that is.
Gloomhaven. We only got a short preview about any real gameplay footage, but Blank herself is getting her own game, so that's cool.
Peach?
Correct. And the cherry on top. Super Mario Bros. Wonder was announced, the 2D Mario game where you collect blue blank that make the world look like a crazy acid trip.
Seeds?
Flowers?
Oh, it's flowers.
It's flowers.
I thought it was seeds.
Nope,
I remember
flowers.
saying at a part where it said, you got a wonder seed or something like that. So
Kenny with 2 points. You won the news game.
thank you. What was the extra one for fun now?
Okay, here's the extra one from last round. A fan-made mod for GTA 5 lets you drive the infamous Blank, but don't go too deep or you'll get wasted.
Don't go too deep when you're driving an infamous Batmobile.
Titanic submarine.
Batmobile.
So that's a whole thing. I'm sure other video game news podcasts are covering that one ad nauseum right now, but suffice to say, there was a game controller and people died.
Wow.
Super Mario RPG, the remake. Did you watch the trailer for this, Corey?
I did.
Okay. Looks like the original. Pretty much exactly one for one, only with updated graphics.
Yeah, I never played the original, and a lot of people really, really love that game. So
The original's fun. It was a little awkward to control. It was a Super Nintendo game that was isometric. So, you know,
When
like
was it made?
1990. Okay.
5 or 6. Maybe?
Yeah, it was. I think it was on the latter half of Super Nintendo's, you know, like era of destruction. But it was a fun game. I enjoyed the RPG elements. It was one of the first games I played that had the like the push button critical hit thing. So when you went in for the attack, if you hit the button at the right time, you do more damage, kind of thing. So that was like active.
Like South Park.
Yeah. Like South Park. So Super Mario RPG did that. And Bowser was not the big bad evil guy in that game. Smitty and his gang was the big bad evil guy.
Oh, the Smitty Bacall gang.
Smitty Bacall gang. That's right. Well, they did Smitty even before Smitty Bacall gang.
Yeah.
So like, this is Smitty was a giant fucking sword with eyes. Yeah.
And Bowser was your friend. He was on your team.
You know, frenemy.
Yeah, okay.
And he does end up joining the team. Spoiler alert for all you 23-year-olds that are listening to this podcast right now. Gloomhaven is coming to the Switch, which is pretty dope. I don't know if you guys have played Gloomhaven at all. Have you played Gloomhaven?
I do love like video board game adaptations to video games. Like,
Yeah.
I've played a few of those already. So
The Gloomhaven computerized edition is it's great. I mean, you know, like everything's in one place, especially if you play the board version like one time and understand the mechanics of it. Jumping into the video game version is just streamlining everything. Perfect. All right.
I only know of the board game, and I don't even know how the mechanics of it or anything, but I didn't even know it was a video
So it's
game.
kind of a cool. Okay, I'll go ahead and go a little deep into this. It's you know, like tiled or whatever, so you move around the map.
Yes,
you know, with
tiles.
your team one turn at a time, and a good guy goes and the bad guys. No, wait, all the good guys go. No. Hold on. There's an initiative. There's an initiative order. The initiative is all based on all the abilities that you have are cards, and they have a top ability and a bottom ability, and you choose 2 actions for your round. One from a top of a card and one from a bottom of a card. Okay. And generally the top ones are attacks and the bottom ones are movements. So and each of those abilities has an initiative out of 100 on it, a number 1 through 100 on it. So whichever one you play first, everybody reveals at the same time. Whichever one you put on top is the initiative that you play as. Okay. And that's basically it. Cool game. Definitely a cool board game, and I got it for free on Epic Games Store about 2 or 3 months ago. So can confirm, video game is dope, and it's not graphically intensive. So, you know, the Switch should work out pretty goddamn well. IMO. Princess Peach is getting the game. Yay!
That could be good. I don't know.
And we're all get a chance to touch fuzzy and get dizzy in the new Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I have not played a 2D Mario game of the new gen, and by new gen I mean the past like 3 or 4 generations. So
You didn't play the catsuit one? Oh,
no.
I think you'd like
Wait.
it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Because it
was all right.
It was on Wii U, and then they redid it for Switch.
It was all right.
I'm curious why it's called Super Mario Brothers Wonder and not just either Super Mario Wonder or Super Mario or just Mario Wonder.
I have a feeling people that didn't speak English named it.
Maybe, but that's just strange. I don't know.
Who knows? Maybe Super Mario Bros. Is like got some like is like really easy to translate at this point.
Yeah, I just,
or that phrase in itself is just like
It's just
iconic.
like, yeah,
So
like one
this is
kanji
super
thing.
like Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, you just understood this like an iconic thing in Japan, Super Mario Bros. And then they put Wonder underneath it.
I'm sure that like when it comes out and we start playing it, people are just going to kind of shorthand it to Mario Wonder.
Probably,
Super
yeah.
Mario Wonder just rolls off the tongue better, I think.
I agree with
but
that
it looks
completely.
awesome. I think it looks. I'm interested in what the numbers popping up on the screen and like stats. So that's a new thing.
Yeah.
like when you bounce on things, like little numbers are popping up and saying "cool," "awesome," and like it's like attack points or something. I don't know. I wonder if this like how timed those stages categories are too, because I think I saw a timer ticking down. But I don't know.
You got so nervous just now. You should say things with confidence, Kenny. You know, I definitely saw there was a timer in Super Mario
no,
Bros.
I'm
Wonder.
nervous.
Challenge I'm willing to take.
That's
up.
right.
I'm not nervous about my confidence in seeing the timer. I'm nervous about getting it done in time. The stage done in time.
Oh my god! Well, there it is. That's the news game. So congratulations to Kenny.
I also snagged the Mario Wonder for the fantasy draft. I outbid Ross by $1.
Oh, did you?
He put down a big chunk bid for $30, and when I was putting my bid down, my thought process was someone's going to bid really high in this. What's the highest someone's going to bid? Probably $30. I'm going to do 31, and that's exactly what happened.
Fantastic. Well done.
Yeah,
well
thank you.
done.
So I got that.
You know what else is well done?
What's that?
This.
You're listening to the best video game trivia podcast on the internet. So why not check out their super sponsor, me, the game essayist. On my YouTube channel, I critique, theorize, and elaborate on all the major releases. If you want to know how the Snake Eater remake could be improved, or where Zelda could go from here, then head on over to the game essayist on YouTube. If you want to find it, then go f***ing Google it. I didn't forget Tim.
R-O-C-K. All right. Hey, guys. You ready? You ready?
For what?
I was born ready.
You ready? For Are You Smarter Than a Leet Gamer? Every episode we like to take briefly. On a weekly basis, we strive to prove our superior gaming intellect. One of us will try to outsmart the rest with our own unique brand of gaming trivia. This week, it's me, Tim, who shall present the categories and questions, and my co-host, Kenny, and our guest, Spoofshot, will bravely attempt to match wits. Gentlemen, here are the categories. Write these down.
Oh.
God. First one's called Metamatoes.
Metamatoes?
Yeah, Metamatoes.
Oh, okay.
Metamatoes, yeah. Next one, I'll bring it back up. Favorite of mine, Indeed. Indeed. And a new one that's named like Ryan would name a game, The Name Games.
The name games. All right.
With an S at the end. Oh, no. Names the Game, I think was one of his one time.
Yeah.
That's not this. It's a different one. The Name Games.
I'm curious about meta tomato.
I'll tell you what these categories are. I'll go ahead and jump right in. Oh, actually, how would you like it? Would you like to
Yeah, let's
pick the
explain them all now. Sure.
Explain them all now?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Here's Metamatoes. I'm going to give you a movie from a game franchise and a game from that franchise. You tell me which got a better aggregate score from the critics. The movies came from Rotten Tomatoes, and the games came from either Metacritic or Game Rankings if it was an older game. Okay?
I like that.
Indeed. In celebration of Next Fest, which is going on Steam right now, which isn't all indie games, but has a lot, I picked out some descriptions of indie games and also made up some of my own, and you tell me whether or not they're real games.
Cool. Both
Yeah.
50-50 categories so far.
That's
I like
right. And then the last one is not 50-50, and I thought of this when I was designing it. This one's not 50-50. The Name Games, I'm going to give you the names of games that share characters of the same name. You tell me the character's name for 2 points. At the cost of a point, I'll give you a clue.
At the cost of a point?
Yeah.
So if you don't get the clue, it's 2 points?
Yep.
Gotcha. So you're going to tell me
I'm going to give you two
games
names of games.
and you get one. They share a character that has the same name.
Correct.
Got it. I understand.
That's it. Yeah.
Perfecto.
It's that simple. Who would, let's see, you started the news game, right,
right.
Corey? Kenny.
Yes.
Why don't you start this and pick a category?
Let's do.
You know what? Never mind. I want to flip for it.
Okay.
It's a sacred activity. Kenny, why don't you call it in the air?
Coin flip is sacred, yo.
Dragonborn or Skyrim symbol.
Skyrim.
Skyrim symbol, Kenny, you are starting the game. See, it all worked out.
Going to happen anyway.
Which one
I'm
would
going to
you
go
like?
right into the name game.
The Name Games. All right. Remember this one. I'm going to give you the name of two games. You tell me a character that both of those games share.
Yep.
For 2 points.
Yep.
Kenny.
Yep.
Batman Arkham Asylum and Mass Effect 2.
Joker.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Well done.
Starting off
Here's my clue.
good.
In both cases, you lose sight of them after the opening sequence.
Huh. I'm thinking. After the opening sequence. Oh, yeah. In 2. Yeah. Okay. I understand. Yeah.
I thought it was a clever clue.
Yeah.
I might not read all of my clues. That was just a clever one that I came up with, so I was proud of it. Corey,
one.
which category would you like?
Metamatoes.
Metamatoes. Pretty simple one. All right. Blood Rain, the 2005 movie. or Blood Rain 2, the 2004 video game? Which got a better aggregate score?
So the game did fine. I don't know how the movie would do.
Did you know there was a movie?
No.
Might be a good hint.
I was going to say, my instinct would always be to say
I'll say the game did better.
The game did do better, and
There
this
you go.
was definitely an easy one.
Amazing.
Blood Rain 2 for 2004 got a 70%. Blood Rain, the 2005 movie, got a 4.
Wow.
A 4%. So
What?
probably not the most popular movie. Congratulations, Cory. You got a point on that one.
With the way the track record of video game movies, my instinct would be always to say the game is going to be higher. But
You know
we'll
what might
see.
be a fun thing to do in this category?
Yeah.
Read off some of the reviews. Just like a blurb.
Sure. Especially for a 4, I'm interested.
Yeah. A must see. Just kidding. Why, after wasting nearly 2 hours of my life watching this trash, should I waste another hour or so dissing this movie when everything about it has already been killed stone dead by previous reviewers? Because, dear friends, I'm so excited I just had to share with you my delight at finding the worst cameo of all time, quote, so magnificent in its awfulness that it could, with sheer effort of will, only be equaled but never beaten. It was Sunday, raining. What the hell? Blood Rain. Sounded good. Madsen, Kingsley, Zane, can't be bad. Oh my God. I'm going to read this. Fuck it. After around 20 minutes or so of this crowning turd of a movie, my intellectual defense mechanism automatically kicked in and took my mind away to my next vacation, what to have for dinner, and the contents of my partner's trousers. Sailing away on a sea of serenity, did I actually fall asleep? I thought myself immune and totally protected from the train wreck of a movie unfolding on the other side of my eyelids. But then wait, what's this? Snippets of dialogue totally unconnected with the tequila sunrise I was drinking began to pervade my mind. Slowly at first, but growing in intensity. Warily, fearful that I may inadvertently catch another glimpse of Ben Kingsley's excruciating acting / staring, I opened one eye. Was I seeing / hearing things? I pulled myself up in the chair and opened the other eye after assuring myself that Kingsley was nowhere to be seen. There in front of me, what can never be described by 1,000 monkeys on 1,000 typewriters for 1,000 years, the root canal work of movie making, the Xanadu of awfulness, Meatloaf trying to character act.
That's just a random one you went to right when you opened this?
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
IMDb puts the top reviews on top,
Yeah.
and for bad movies,
Yeah.
sounds like it's fucking awful. I would never go see that. Anyways, congratulations, Cory. You got a point.
I'm going to do Indeed.
Indeed.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Remember, this is I'm going to describe an indie game, and if it's real, tell me. If it's not, tell me.
Yep.
Hot pot panic. You're at an all-you-can-eat hot pot restaurant. You're hungry, and you just want to do nothing but chow down, but you're here with a friend, and you don't want it to seem like you're only here to eat. Can you manage to keep up a conversation while cooking and filling your belly?
Hot pot. Is that a thing?
Yeah. You ever been to a hot pot place? Oh, my God. We should totally go to a hot pot place sometime. It's so good. You get so you get like a bowl of broth, right?
Yeah.
Like a big pot of it. And you put it in your own like stove right in front of you. We went into a karaoke room when we did this last time. And then they just start bringing out shit and putting it on the table like a big lazy Susan. And you make your own pot of like soup, noodle deliciousness in front of you.
Well, since a hot pot is real, I'll say that game is real.
It is absolutely real.
Yeah.
Ooh, well done. Kenny Lee with 3, Cory with 1. Cory, what are you going to do to catch up?
I'll follow up with Indeed as well.
Indeed. Okay, the game is called What Would Your Life Look Like If You Were an Egyptian Pyramid Builder? Have you ever wondered what your life would look like if you were an Egyptian pyramid builder? Now you can. Push stones. Don't get whipped. Build a pyramid.
Wow.
This feels too basic. No, it's not a game.
It is not a game. Tim made it up. Well done.
I would have said that was real. I thought that was too weird to be fake. Let's do...
You fool! I got to be quicker on that. That would have been maybe more clever 3 seconds ago.
Metamatos.
Metamatos.
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog, the 2020 movie. Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric, the video game.
Okay. My instinct of always saying the game is better might change on this one. I think, well...
It's almost like I planned for this to happen.
Yeah, I'm thinking because, like, I know you guys all told me the Sonic movie's good, but I don't know if it critically did well. Did it? I'm going to say the movie.
The movie is correct.
Yeah.
Well done, Kenny.
Amazing.
The movie got a 64%. Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric got 32%.
Oh, I never even heard of that game.
Yeah. See?
I'm interested in the new Sonic Superstars, though. It looks like an old school Sonic game.
It does. That
looks
does
good.
look pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd try it. Look, I've tried one Sonic game before, and I'm going to say this to all the listeners out there because you know what I'm doing right now in Discord. If you're in our Discord, if you don't, we're going to have to talk about this a little bit later.
Sure.
But I could be potentially challenged to do a Sonic game to completion.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my problem was I got frustrated with the controls early on, and this is something I'm realizing. Never mind, we're gonna talk about this later. This is important. This is an important thing to discuss. So we're gonna talk about it later. Corey,
Yes.
what do you like, bud?
The name games.
The name games. You even said
game
it
of
right.
names.
God damn. Okay. Remember, for this category, I'm going to give you the names of games that share characters with the same name. You tell me the character's name for 2 points. If you can't figure it out, I'll give you a clue.
Okay.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, Street Fighter 5.
Just Ryu.
That is correct. Well done. 2 points for Corey.
Amazing.
God damn, boys.
It's a different Ryu, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. You guys are tied for 4 points.
Nice. I don't know anything about Ninja Gaiden. That I'm going to do the name games too.
Okay. Mega Man X, Metal Gear Solid 3.
Ooh.
Yeah, it suddenly gets a little challenging.
Let's see. I know a lot more about Metal Gear than Mega Man X, so I'm gonna go through the roster here. We got Naked Snake. We got Big Boss. We got Vamp. Is Vamp was 3 or was that 2? That was 2. There's the Sorrow. There's the End. I'm gonna say, the Sorrow. I don't know.
No. Sorry, Corey. Chance to steal, and you could take the clue if you want.
Repeat the game names.
Mega Man X, Metal Gear Solid 3.
0.
That is correct. Damn, son.
Amazing. That should have been obvious.
Corey suddenly with a lead, 6-4. Corey
Very
is
nice.
your category, bud.
I'll go with Indeed.
Indeed. You're going to die. It's inevitable. You're going to die, but you get to choose how. Explore your surroundings and find every possible way to get wrecked. With a K. The longer you survive, the lower your score. So get out there, champ, and meet your maker.
That sounds fun.
That
I would play that. That's a game.
that is not a game. I made it up.
Oh, holy shit.
I'll have to design it sometime so you get a chance
Out
to
of
play it.
curiosity, who is Zero in Mega Man? Do you know?
He was the other red robot.
I thought that was Proto Man.
No, Zero.
Zero. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Come on. Oh, my clue for that one was pretty good too. Actually, I'm going to read off that clue too.
I don't know my Mega Man's past 3.
Guessing the answer to this one means approximately nothing.
That's a good clue.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Damn it. I got to stop writing clever things that don't get read. All right.
Metamedas.
Tomatoes. Rampage, the 2018 movie versus Rampage 2, the 1999 video game.
I think I have to stick to my guns on this one and say the video game.
The video game was better.
Yeah.
Well done. The video game got 57%. The movie got 51%.
Oh, close one.
Which is, I think 50 and up is worth
when the last time a
I got nothing to
Rampage-
do. I'm going to watch Rampage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember last time a Rampage game came out.
I
Curious about that.
would like to see I bet an animated goofy Rampage movie might be fun.
I don't know why when I'm picturing it, I'm seeing Reptar from Rugrats in my
Yeah,
head.
it's pretty much, yeah. I think there was a Rugrats movie specifically where Reptar and his buddies got real big and took out of town or something like that. I think I saw that with Nang Lim back in 5th grade, and I might have cried.
I think there was a 2018 Rampage.
Corey, what
They're still coming
category
out.
would you like?
Get Metamatos.
Metamatos. Pokemon Detective Pikachu versus Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Oh,
I know, right?
Pokemon's always just middling to me.
Yeah.
I'll just, Ryan Reynolds did. I'll go Detective Pikachu. The movie.
Say that again.
Detective Pikachu.
I'm sorry, it was Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Oh, wow.
They got an 80% and Detective Pikachu got a 68%.
Oh, wow. I would have said the movie, too. I thought people liked that movie. a lot.
Shows what you know.
Yeah. The name games.
The name games. Final Fantasy IV and Soul Reaver 2.
Oh, no. Hint.
You either know or you don't know the Final Fantasy IV name, but understanding the series of Soul Reaver 2 is key.
Lock.
Afraid not. Any guesses, Corey, for a point?
I wouldn't know this.
It is
Sora.
Kane. Legacy of
okay.
Kane. Soul Reaver 2. Kane.
The lock was a good guess.
It was actually wasn't bad. That was Final Fantasy 6.
Yeah. Oh,
But
there's a lock in 6?
yeah.
I just said in the Discord that I think when I'm done with 16, I want to try 6. Like,
Yeah,
for real.
I think that's a great idea. I mean, it's do the Pixel remaster. I'm sure. Oh, actually, the Pixel remaster. So there's this famous, and I was about to say infamous, but it's not infamous. It's really good and touching. An opera scene in Final Fantasy VI that they totally redid for the remaster, and I watched it, and it's really, really good. And the lead up to it is really charming. And when you finally get to it, you're like, God damn, this game is good.
Did they do any like speed up mechanics for the remaster?
I don't know. That's a great question. That's worth looking into and worth answering. I should assume that if anybody's trying to remaster any of those old games, they should be introducing a speed up mechanic to it, because this is just
I'm going to Virginia week for the 4th of July. Maybe I'll play it on Switch while I'm there.
Well, maybe you should.
There you go.
Yeah, maybe you should. Corey.
Yes, sir.
Wait, did you get a point there?
No.
No, none of you guys did.
Yeah.
Corey's up. Oh, it's 7-5, Corey, so far.
Okay. I'll go with the name games.
The name games, Tekken and the King of Fighters.
Hell, I'll go for the most obvious I can think of, King.
That is absolutely right. Holy Jesus.
Amazing. Wow, I would not have known that at all.
And King of Fighters, ironically, the only female character in King of Fighters, his name is King.
Wow.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
Yas King.
Yas King.
I'll go with Indeed.
Indeed. Senile Showdown, Arthfightus. This crazy ragdoll-focused first-person beat-em-up takes place inside of a retirement home. Fight your way past other old folks, caretakers, and some surprise guests as you try to as you try your best to escape.
Oh no.
Senile Showdown, Arthfightus.
Yes. I'm wondering if you just repeated that because you're proud that you made it up. I hope you made it up, but I don't know. I'm going to say you made it up.
It is real.
Damn it!
Yeah. And it looks awful. But, what are you going to do?
Arthfightus.
There's a game on Discord you guys posted where you play as a doll. It's like a bunch of dolls versus like a single
I posted
clown.
that.
Yeah.
It looked weird. I can't remember the name now, but it's a new game that's coming out with a bunch of creepy looking dolls and like a.
Always good.
It's like a
Dead by Daylight-ish?
Yes, it's like it's a one person is the monster and the rest are like on a team.
Cool.
Whatever you call those games.
I should actually play one of those games sometime so I can decide whether or not I actually like them or not.
I think there's a name for that genre, but I can't remember what people call it. Like
Survival.
Isometric survival.
It's like I think it's something v something when you're saying that there's one person who's the monster and then a team of other players.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Well, what's that called?
I don't know.
Dead by Daylight genre.
I see asymmetric multiplayer survival horror game.
I don't know if it's going to be an official thing. I think it's something
yeah.
that people say you'll see in like different industry. And
Well, then it's
podcasts.
got to be like a Steam tag or something like that. If they're saying it like that, then it's got to have a Steam tag. We're so fucking old.
Surely.
That was.
I just went. It's
yeah.
Kenny.
Yeah, okay. The name games.
Name games. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Pay attention.
Yep.
Siberia, Desperados 3, Final Fantasy 7 kinda, Mario Tennis Power Tour, Life is Strange, Marvel's Avengers, Walking Dead Telltale, Hydrophobia, Mass Effect apparently.
Oh boy. Well, can you read those one more time?
Yeah, sure. Siberia, Desperados 3, Final Fantasy 7 kinda, Mario Tennis Power Tour, Life is Strange, Marvel's Avengers, Walking Dead Telltale, Hydrophobia, Mass Effect apparently.
The only I don't know. I'm just going to randomly say a character from Life is Strange that is a generic name and say Max.
Nope.
Damn it.
I'm doing the same thing. Luke.
Nope.
What is that?
Kate.
Kate?
Kate.
Oh, like Kate Smith.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
There's a lot of Kates out there
Yeah.
in the gaming world, by the way.
I wonder who Kate was in Life is Strange.
Game devs out there. Hey, don't name your characters Kate. It's kind of overdone. Cory,
Yes.
which category would you like?
Metamatos.
Tomatoes. Mortal Kombat movie from 2021. Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero.
I'll go with video game.
No.
Ooh.
No, the Mortal Kombat movie in 2021 got a 54%. Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero from Game Rankings got a 53%. Little
dagger.
Chicksy. Kenny, what
Is
you
there
going to do, buddy?
More Meta Tomatoes?
There is two more.
Let's do that.
Super Mario Bros. The movie 2023. Mario Party 8 from 2007.
I think people liked the Mario movie, but critics did not. So I'm going to say the game.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Game got a 62%.
Oh.
Movie got a 58%.
Yeah. All right. Oh, it was a close one.
Okay. All right. Oh, I should write down your point. Cory's got 9. Kenny's got 6.
Oh, boy.
Put those the other way around. It's the sex number.
Let's go with Indeed.
Indeed. Poop killer. A killer who kills people who shit and don't flush. John is working night shifts at a VHS tape store. After a customer clogs the toilet with poop, the poop killer will chase John.
I think that's made up.
It's totally real.
Oh, my God.
It's so dumb. Oh, my God. Kenny, which one do you want?
I think it might be the Manhunt genre that I'm.
Manhunt.
Even though Manhunt the game isn't like that.
Yeah.
It's just
No,
like,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's a good name for that genre.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'll go the name games.
The name games.
Try to catch up.
All right. Last one of the names game. Name games.
Okay.
Assassin's Creed 2 and Just Cause 3. This one's hard.
Oh, so it's not Ezio. I'll take the hint.
An iconic video game name for uniconic characters.
Well, I can't remember anything in Assassin's Creed. The second game I know nothing about. The first one, what was the second game again?
Just Cause 3.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Just Cause. So, other than Ezio and Assassin's Creed 2, I know there was like some famous historical figures. Like, wasn't like
An iconic video game name for uniconic characters.
uniconic characters. I don't know. Pablo Picasso.
No, that's not an iconic video game name. Video game character name.
Yeah, I just didn't know it all.
What do you think, Cory?
I can't think of anything.
Can't think of any
I don't know this
iconic
game
video
well.
game names?
I go Link.
Nope, afraid not. Mario.
Oh, damn it.
Mario. Yeah, 2 characters named Mario. One on Assassin's Creed 2 and Just Cause 3. There's like whole articles written about how some characters in video games are so goddamn popular and iconic that like other games can't use that name.
Yeah.
This is a scenario where 2 games decided to go ahead and go against the grain.
Yeah.
And include characters named Mario.
I wonder if that's because, like I said, they used historical figures and it was like a
Yeah,
real
like
person.
Pablo Picasso.
Yeah. It was a real Mario.
We're out of name games. Cory, which category would you like? I got one more in Metamatos and several more, a couple more in Indeed.
I'll do Indeed.
Indeed? Pilly Thwaite's House of Curiosity. The best way to make friends is to make them from scratch. Collect body parts by grave robbing, growing them in a lab, or doing the dirty work yourself. Need a lab assistant, a wingman, a security guard, DIY, and who knows, you might even fall in love.
It's too random. I'll say it is a game.
It is a game?
Yes.
It is not. I made it up.
Oh,
Jeez.
Fuck you guys. I make up good games.
Metamatos.
Metamatos. Last one of Metamatos. Werewolves Within, the 2021 movie, or Werewolves Within, the VR game from 2016?
I've never heard of either of these. The game.
Nope.
Damn it.
Werewolves Within, the 2021 movie, has an 86% on Rotten Tomatoes,
Wow.
which means I need to go look at this fucking movie.
Yeah.
The VR game has a 76%, which means I need to go look at this fucking game. If it's a werewolf game, I might be good.
Wow.
And from what it sounds like, that's what it is. But yeah, the movie, 86%.
Never heard of it.
Boy, you guys are stagnating here. Cory,
Yeah.
I'm not even going to tell you the scores just in case it ruins this last moment. Here's the last Indeed. Are you ready?
Pitch it.
Don't Get Caught 2. So basically, you've got a job at the office thanks to your mom. It's past your work hours, and she's waiting for you to get the heck out of the damn toilet and go home with her. No, go with her home. You don't have a car, obviously, so you got to stick with her. Problem is, you decided to beat it at the office. You just couldn't hold it any longer. Do it, man. Just do it. And please, for the love of God, don't get caught by your mom. It will be a disaster for you and your family.
The depths of steam. How far do you go? And you named it a sequel too, which you be that obnoxious. The balls on you to make a game with a sequel. Shit. I'll go with the yes. It's a game.
It is a game. Well
Hey.
done, Corey. And with that point, you solidified your lead, and you won. Are You Smarter Than a Leet Gamer with 10 points to Kenny's 6 points.
Nice.
Holy
man.
Jesus.
Man, I guessed wrong on a lot of 50-50s there.
Yeah. It is what it is. The first one was one's a little, hope for the best. I was trying to get a couple of clues in there, maybe a little bit, but I'm hard to read.
That was a good one.
But Indeed's
Congrats.
always good. I need to collect all my Indeed games and see if I can go pitch them for money.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
yeah.
You got a lot.
yeah.
At this point, you must have a giant
I do.
catalog.
I kind of do. I've made up about like 25, 30 games. I just need to learn how to program, and we're solid. Yeah, we'll be rich, boys.
What's the name of the game that you just figure out how to kill yourself? It's like
You're going to die.
yeah, there's like a baby game where like you're a baby and like they're trying to kill themselves and you're like
That's
just
right.
trying
You're
to
the
save
yeah.
dad that's trying to keep them from killing themselves. Yep,
heard of that one,
What would your life look like if you were an Egyptian pyramid builder? I stole that name from an actual indie game called What Would Your Life Look Like If You Were a Medieval Peasant?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I just added my own, twist
You
to
need
it.
to get Game Maker Studio.
Ooh, nah, too much work.
Yeah.
All right, we did it, boys. We leaked game. It's time here and now to pay respect to our patrons, the Leetist of the Leetist. Big Papa J Money 69. I need more people with names with 69 in their names. The Let's Play Princess, Megawatt, Exaheath, Darstridius, Aptly Dub, Cyro, this Ross Varner, Zach, huge thanks to you, Retro Game Brews, Spoofshot, the coordinator, I know, like the hottest of the patrons.
steaming over here.
That's right. Kyle Prime, Lemons, Andrew Morris, Brandon Walls, Andy Shaw XP. By the way, I got to tell you about Andy Shaw XP, who's a very good friend of mine. He went to a wrestling thing last night, a hardcore wrestling thing. And they sent me, he went with Jenna, and they sent me videos of the kind of shit they do at hardcore wrestling matches. Oh my fuck.
Yeah, I bet.
Holy shit. I want to go.
Yeah.
It was like a train wreck.
Sure, all those people are really inspired by Mick Foley and trying to
Oh, for sure.
amplify it times 10.
There was like a dude
By
and
now.
a chick that were wrestling,
Yeah.
and the dude like got behind the chick and stuck like a bunch of those like kebab bamboo things into her face, and then kicked her head, and all the kebab things came out, and she was just like bleeding all over the place.
What the hell? All right.
My amazing brother Isaac Adicana Mechanic, and of course our super sponsor, the game SAS. Be sure to click the link to his YouTube channel in the show notes. Our patron of the week this week, Zach, huge thanks. So in his honor, I had ChatGPT make up a short fake biography about Zach so you can all
Fake get to know him better.
get to know him better. Thank you. Zach, huge thanks. The self-proclaimed master of buttons is a gamer whose obsession with virtual victories knows no bounds. Rumor has it that his gaming den is adorned with shrines dedicated to legendary game characters, and his coffee table is made entirely of the discarded bones of his opponents. He's convinced that everyone in his life is an opponent, which he defeats by creating mind-boggling distractions like releasing swarms of bees or strategically placing banana peels in the living room to trip them up. Wow. It is said that the secret to his gaming success lies in his magical lucky gaming socks, which he never washes, and swears have imbued him with supernatural gaming abilities.
What did you ask ChatGPT to get that?
I asked ChatGPT to make up some shit, and then I threw in my own shit in there.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
We can't express in words how much we appreciate you, Zach Hughes, thanks, and all the others that are supporting our show, but this will have to suffice. You are truly...
Leet.
Patrons of the Leetist get access to all kinds of goodies from us, including show shoutouts, bonus episodes, experimental content, game transcripts on demand, and a bunch of other sweet shit. Your funds help us with upkeep and upgrades, show development, prizes and merch, the tattoo I'm getting soon, and more. For additional info about becoming a patron of the show, again, you can check us out at patreon.com/theleetist. That's patreon.com/theleetist. Patreon.com/theleetist. Patreon.com/theleetist.
Yeah, for just $3, you can get the show earlier than everybody else, right when I get done editing the dang thing. And you'll get access to the bonus shows because we stick around and do 30 extra minutes or more of more content just for patrons. So come on over, get your bonus shows, and hang out in the Discord with us, with your patron friends.
Kenny, will you do me a favor?
Maybe.
Will you play me a clip of what's going to happen in the bonus show?
Oh, sure, I can do that now.
The wisps.
Or Ori of the Wisps.
Not Ori of the Wisp. Here's the rest. A faithful mirage of the murderer, the creativity of a sassy, absassin molassin, filter of the belief mirage, assassin's credited margin,
Some Assassin's Creed.
and
right?
Assassin's Credit Association.
Assassin's Creed Mirage.
Yeah, that's
There you go. Yeah. Cory,
Tim.
what the fuck is up, man? It's been a while.
I know.
What you been up to?
I've been traveling. I've been supporting weddings. I've been
Oh, really? Supporting wedding? What does that mean?
I was groomsman for a wedding.
Oh, okay. So you were okay with it, is what you were saying. Yeah. All right.
Just
fair
finding random weddings and going up to them. Like, I'm okay with this.
I approve.
enough. Oh, my
You need
God.
a pastor. You need Cory.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right.
So you said you got Humanity coming. You haven't played that yet, you said?
Yes, my docket is basically Humanity, Teamfight Tactics. It's like an auto battler that Riot Games made, like the League of Legends makers made.
Right.
Oh, nice.
And then for some reason, I've never played a fighting game before, but I've gotten really into Tekken 8.
Oh, really?
I'm checking it out. Yeah,
You've never
Like,
played a fighting game before?
No,
I'm also...
to that
yeah.
intensity, like competitive.
Right. Oh, competitive. Like
Oh,
you're
yeah.
actually doing like online matches with people and stuff?
That's what we're doing. I mean, it hasn't been released yet. So.
Oh.
Tekken 8.
I'm an idiot. Okay, rock and roll. Hey, that sounds fun. So, okay, all right. You've never done a fighting game before. I did a little bit of Street Fighter 4, and that was dope. I actually really enjoyed that quite a bit. So I'm thinking Street Fighter 6 might be in my future. Yeah, I might actually jump on that motherfucker.
Or Mortal Kombat 1.
Or Mortal Kombat 1. Why not?
Is that coming to Game Pass? I can't remember.
I don't know. So I did get into, Street Fighter 2 Turbo back in the day. That
Yeah.
was a thing.
Yeah.
But that was like the last fighting game before Street Fighter 4 I ever got into. So, yeah, I'm excited on your behalf. And I need to try another fighting game. I need to get into another one. Maybe I might even join you in the Tekken 8 venture. Why not?
I find myself doing that a lot where like there's just one or two games I'll play with a certain genre.
Yeah.
With the exception of like strategy games, puzzle games, like
Yeah.
I was just like I've done one racing game. I had a phase where I played a lot of football. Like my first person shooter game phase was in high school.
I'm almost afraid to like get into a sports game because those things will just suck away your fucking life, man. You'll just sit and play that fucking game all the time.
It's easy. Your brain
just
isn't
so easy to get
isn't
into.
constantly active.
Yeah. Last sports game I think I got into. I guess I kind of got into Rocket League, but didn't like super get into it. But way back in the day, and we talked about this game a bunch of times. WrestleMania. I would just sit and fucking play WrestleMania for hours and hours. And this is before there was any online matching or anything like that, where you would be playing against. I could feel myself getting sucked into that world and not leaving it. But
Back in the day, I played a lot of NBA Lives and NBA Jam, obviously. And more recently than that, but I'm talking like 2010s, early 2010s, I played a lot of Tiger Woods.
yeah. Oh my God, I did that too.
Those games are so
What
fun.
was it about Tiger Vision? Tiger Vision was dope. More games need Tiger Vision. Let me
What's
tell
Tiger
you.
Vision?
So Tiger Vision was this dope ass mode where, like, when you got a limited amount of, and depending, I think, on the difficulty that you played Tiger Woods golf on, that if you were going for a putt and a drive or anything like that, you'd click the Tiger Vision button and it would show you how Tiger would hit it. So basically, it gave you like the perfect shot. And that's just how it worked. And so the better you got at the game, and the more like birdies you got or whatever, you'd earn more Tiger Vision. So when those really, really tough ones came up, you could pretend you were Tiger. Yeah.
And Tiger Woods is called like EA Championship Golf now.
Is it?
Yeah. It's
Well, Tiger Woods, I
lame.
guess, kind of has a reputation problem going on right
they
now.
could have found someone else, right?
Fair.
For a
Like
name.
Roy McIlroy. I can't fucking, there's a name.
Rory Culkin Golf.
It's just how much we pay attention to golf. Happy Gilmore Golf.
So what's the last couple things you've actually played instead of things that are coming up?
Yeah. Dick.
Stop giving us promises. I want results. Let's see. Patrick's Parabox is a puzzle game.
Patrick's Parabox.
You are a box. You push other boxes around. Each boxes can be little levels in themselves. So you can start pushing levels, and you can go inside those levels. And
That sounds cool.
That is pretty cool. Yeah.
then it starts fucking with your mind, like just a couple
it's messing
stages
with you,
in,
like
where
Stanley's.
the level, the box itself is like the level that you're in. So like you minimize into the inside the box, and then you pop out the left side of the box.
Okay.
The level you're currently in.
That's really cool.
It's kind of a mindfuck game.
I like that. Okay. Yep. Approve. Okay. All right.
As well as like Civilization 6 and
Back into Civ 6, huh? Yeah, that'll happen.
I played a lot of 6. I never played 5. Tim always tells me it's better, but
I like 5. I don't know. I tried 6. Yeah, 6. Yeah, you know what you do.
I like it quite
a little different.
I got all the expansions for it now too.
What other puzzle games have you in? You've tried Tears of the Kingdom yet?
I haven't yet.
Ooh.
Me and my soon-to-be housemate have talked about possibly getting the Switch.
Oh, soon to be housemate, huh? Fuck. Missed the boat again.
Tears of the Kingdom is definitely a puzzle game for sure.
Yeah, there's definitely plenty of puzzles in that game. Some of them are good. Oh man, but that's dope. Excellent. Have you made any games recently?
In 2 weeks, I will be.
Really?
Yes. The Game Makers Toolkit, they have a game jam.
Okay.
It's like a 48-hour to 72-hour.
Yeah. I remember you talking about this when you were on before. I played that game where you were herding sheep or herding alien sheep. Yeah.
And yeah, I just.
Do you have any ideas going in, or are you just?
So they tell you the category.
That's right.
Right at the start of the game. So
yeah, but even like
you can form
improv
your team.
artists and fucking people that do like the rapper we saw that just does stuff off the top of their freestylers. They still think of ideas before. Yeah, shows how good I'd be good at that. They still think of some ideas, beforehand, just to kind of get the juices flowing. Do you do that at all, or do you just go in and be like, man, I hope something hits me?
Yeah. So last year, what we did is I met my team like a week before we started, and a guy was just told me like, hey, I like physics related things.
Okay.
The artist that was on our team, she's like, I love like Stardew Valley artwork. I love like space theme, kind of space farming, if we can do that in any way. And
That's
then when
perfect.
our theme came to us, which was like joined together, the guy was like, okay, perfect. I'll do like rope physics. And she's like, let's make some space themed people. And like, we can herd like these meeple sheep around.
Yeah.
And like themes came together. So you get an idea of like what your team is interested in doing.
Yeah.
And then, it helps guide your direction.
I dig that.
Stardew Valley in space sounds kind of cool.
Have you played that game he worked on?
I haven't.
Oh, dude, it's great. Yeah.
Nice.
No, it's excellent.
Check that out.
It's tricksy.
Yeah, I'll send you a link.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about games we're playing and what Cory's been doing, Tim, I'd like to hear about Resident Evil 4.
Would you now?
Yeah, because we mentioned in the last episode.
Is this a flavor or not?
Tim got. We can call it. Sure, this is flavor of the week.
Then play me music.
Flavor of the week.
God, I love that song.
We
Makes me
talked
cry every time.
last week about how Tim has been challenged by the Discord community, and they voted on a game, and Resident Evil 4 won, and he chose to do the remake.
It's
and
true. It's
Played
true.
a little bit of it, I guess.
So, okay, all right. So this is okay. So, all right. Okay. So, all right. I started off with Resident Evil 4. Kenny told me to start off in hardcore mode. Okay. I said hard mode. That wasn't a thing. So I had to figure out that hardcore mode is
One above normal, whatever that is.
It was for people that have played Resident Evil games before. It's specifically what it says. I've never played a fucking Resident Evil game.
I don't
played-
think that's accurate. Whatever. Like I
played
said,
games before.
I think the first part can be difficult when you go into that mode, even if you've never played a game. But after that, I do not think it's like. I think it's a very good difficulty level to play.
You know what's funny about that hardcore that opening thing that you were talking about is they're like, yeah, man, it's tough. You got to find a fucking blah blah blah. All right, so I figured I died the first time, right? Second time, I went around and tried to stealth as many things as I could,
right?
And I don't know, I killed like 4 or 5 of them, and then they still all attacked, and I was like, oh god damn it!
It's like you either have to. I think under the hood is you have to kill somewhere between 13 and 18 of them, or last a certain amount of time. It's like one of those two things.
So here's what happened.
Yeah.
Third time I attempted this. You're familiar with Resident Evil 4 at all?
Yeah.
Okay. So this village, right, that you venture into where the cop is burned alive or whatever, and then you got to kind of navigate around and
Survive,
basically. There's a mass, the guy with a fucking sack on his head with the chainsaw that's coming after you or whatever. Resident Evil, Resident Evil shit. By the third time, I was just like, I don't feel like shooting bullet sponges over and over and over again. I'm very bored by this. I'm just going to run around and see what I can find in this village, because that's something I noticed in the game, is that there's just random shit all over the place.
Yeah.
So I just kept running around until I got into pretty much every building.
Yeah.
And I found a shotgun, and I found some grenades, and I found a cow that you could light on fire, which I thought was kind of cool. And I just did a bunch of random shit. And by the time I kind of finally felt like, okay, I'm bored of running around,
the bell rings.
a bell rings and it ends. And like, oh, that's how you beat this. Just run around.
Exactly.
Nothing can hit you. It's very Dark Soulsy in that sense. You just keep running. Nothing's really going to hit you. You know, you're just going to eventually get there.
I mean, there's some skill in dodging packs. They can corner you pretty easily too.
I mean, and that did almost happen like twice. I ran into a corner, but then I found out, there's ways to not run into corners and they can't hit you. So that was a thing. And I don't know how I feel about that as a challenging gameplay, but I did kind of realize at that point, like, oh, you're supposed to pick up stuff. And like, that's kind of part of this game. You clear a space, or you get good enough at redoing a space so much that you pick up the things there, or you rely on the stuff that you picked up previously to survive the thing that you're facing. And then you collect as much as you can, and you go to the next space. Right? This is what I'm experiencing so far.
There's not a whole lot of areas in that game where it's never ending, though. Never ending hordes. That's like a unique thing for the beginning of the game. There might be one or two more.
It did end. When the bell rang.
It doesn't. Well, that's what I'm saying. Even moments like that don't. I mean, there aren't a lot of those.
You know what's funny? I figured that chainsaw guy, I killed him.
Yeah, you can kill him.
Yeah, I killed him. Another one spawned. That's funny. I was like, oh, well, I wasted all those shotgun shells.
So wait, did you stay on hardcore mode?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
You can't switch it. I tried.
Could have started over.
There's no switching that out. I did beat chapter 1, and I got through it. I got all my shit robbed, and I'm at the merchant right now trying to decide what to buy.
Yeah.
And there I am. So I don't dislike it. I'm a guy. I was just talking earlier and during, I think, the news game discussion, that what I tend to, and I talked about this in Discord, I tend to focus on the things I don't like about games, and then I let those discourage me from playing. So what I'm trying to do very hard with this new goal of mine to play new games is to focus on the things I do like and try to, embrace that as much as possible. Unfortunately, the thing I like about this game the most is exploring everything. Yeah. Which means the game's going to take me much longer.
That's why those games, like when I say, I beat this game in 30 hours and Ross is like, that's like a 12-hour game. What are you doing?
Yeah.
That always happens.
I think I'm going to enjoy exploring all the different like little nooks and crannies and everything. It was kind of cool. I did enjoy the spot, even though I died a couple of times, which was frustrating and annoying. Right after you get out of that village, well, when you get to Lakeside or whatever, there's people that start like lobbing dynamite at you. Yeah. And it was like immediately clicked in my head, oh, this dynamite could probably kill all the bad guys too. Yeah. And so I just let that happen. And it was great. It didn't waste a bunch of bullets, and ended up, kind of enjoying the satisfaction of figuring that out as like something the game gives you to conquer the level, So that was okay. I kind of enjoyed that. So I'm looking forward to moving on and see what the upgrades can do for me to kind of make situations a little bit more bearable. The whole concept of bullet sponges everywhere annoys me to no end. So to find a way out of that is goal for me. And so now I'm trying to embrace that as something I'm enjoying out of the game. Don't treat these bullet sponges like bullet sponges. Find alternate ways to murder the hell out of them.
That's kind of the creative part that hardcore brings over normal, because normal you just have a ton of ammo to work with. It's Last of Us does this too. Like, once you push it to a harder degree, you realize, okay, I need to conserve. I need to be more creative. I need to throw them into the explosions of my enemies.
Right.
And I think that makes the game way better, but there's people that disagree with me. I don't know.
Yeah, fair.
I just think that like having to conserve and think about that stuff and like always feeling like you just got out by the skin of your teeth. Yeah. It just makes the game way more sasatisfying. I think.
That's fair. That's fair. So yeah, I will continue. Like I said, I made a promise. I'm going to be playing this entire game to its completion. I hope to finish it by the end of next weekend. So that I can get ready for my July challenge. So, all you listeners at home, all the people in the Discord, start thinking about what came out in the month of June or what's coming out in the first week of July. This is what the goal is for me. Give me a game that is come out in the previous month or in the first week of this month. And I will buy that game and I will play that game to the end credits.
Did you play another game?
I did.
Or a movie?
I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway.
What is it?
I got enticed by Jenna and Andy Shell XP, and
can I guess?
Degenerated.
World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I saw you playing it, yeah.
They pulled me back in with the promise of good times. I am now playing Dragonflight, World of Warcraft Dragonflight. I'm going through it again. Jenna is obviously somebody who's a trained World of Warcraft professional because we're doing a bunch of boring shit that she's done before, clearly. Need to find out what the new version of the game offers and go in that direction instead. And was thinking about starting a new character just to like do that myself for times when they're not playing and I could figure it out. But it's wow, man. If you're playing with people, it makes all of the difference in the world. So I'm going to reach out to my brother Isaac and another friend of ours who's been on the show before, Kyle Prime, and see if he wants to join in and have a potential 5-man band ready to go. Oh my God, playing WoW. What the fuck?
Is this your first time? Or did you play
Oh, no, I used to play the hell out of this, especially the Burning Crusade and quite a bit of Wrath of the Lich King. Okay. Played a lot of WoW. And then, kicked that habit back in about 2008, 2009, somewhere around that time. So it has been that long since I've been like addicted to playing. Like I tried going into a couple of expansions here and there. I'll just like boot it up, give Blizzard $40 worth of my money to see if it was worth, what they were doing. And always just kind of ran into the same shit. Just like, I don't feel like playing this anymore. I've done all this crap before. But I mean, this is a very, very, very new edition with very new different things. One thing that I'm enjoying quite a bit is talent trees are totally redone now. And you can change them on a dime. And if you're into something like dungeons instances, for example, you could make it so that like, this is my dungeon build. Yeah. This is my PvE build. This is my PvP build. And all you have to do is just click a button and it warps you into that build and changes all your hotkeys for you right there. And it's good to go. So as far as
are you still playing a priest?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. I love the priest.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I love a priest. And the fact that I know how to play it and I understand like going into this game from scratch is like going into any other fucking MMO that's popular. It's totally overwhelming because at this point they've introduced so much shit that it's like playing a mobile game for the first time that's popular. You just go and it's like, congratulations, you won 200 Timbuktus. You're like, what the fuck is a Timbuktu? And why do I give a shit? And then you get yelled at later because people said like, well, you don't understand what you use your Timbuktus for? Yeah, it's the exact same thing going on right now. Fortunately, I'm playing with people that also don't know what the fuck they're doing. So I'm actually trying to like learn. I'm watching YouTube videos to like figure out all the changes to the game and stuff. See if I can actually. Anyways, World of Warcraft. That's the other flavor.
I might be enticed to join you guys on that too. We'll see. Maybe when I finish Final Fantasy.
All right. Okay.
Final Fantasy 16 is there's a lot of people, a conversation about it. There's like half people saying it's incredible and half saying it's not Final Fantasy and this is shit because it's very much like a more modern Western game now, which is like lots of cutscenes. Which is Final Fantasy great, sure. But then the gameplay itself, I haven't seen a lot of people compare it to this, but I think it's very much like the new God of War games. Oh, as far as the abilities and combat, and because the combat does feel kind of Devil May Cry because it's the same designer. It's more fast paced and feels Devil May Cry like. But as far as the abilities, like it's very much like God of War where you have the two that you can slot out, and you have like a dash ability and and different elements. Like, how Kratos has the 3 things you can swap between. They each have 2 things. That's exactly what it is. Okay. And you unlock more elements that give you 2 more. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
It is interesting. I think you would hate this game.
Fair.
I just because I was like, I knew going in that like if I'm not hooked by this story, because I usually skip stories, then I'm probably going to hate this game, which would be the case. But it did like hook me immediately, which is very rare. But the acting is super good with moments of some cheesiness.
Sure.
Which is
Final Fantasy.
But compared to most game stories, this is like, you'll read a lot about how they took a lot of inspiration from Game of Thrones. It's very adult. It's very heavy, like...
well, for the record, I like Game of Thrones. I like Dragon Age Inquisition, which if you like fucking not adult theme, but, like adult focused, storylines. Dragon Age Inquisition about takes the fucking cake
and
on
the
that
boss
one.
Fights
Political intrigue.
The boss fights are incredible. They're amazing. They're so cinematically cool and just the right amount they increase in challenge every one and they get your new abilities.
I did read a little bit about it. So like apparently all of these what do they call it in Final Fantasy 16?
Icons.
Icons are basically like mutually assured destruction for every nation in this game. So, and you're trying to, I don't know, your little brother or whatever was attuned to an icon and something terrible happens and something like that. Yeah.
So icons, like each of these nations have like a person that an icon has taken over their body so they can turn it. And they almost act like, I don't know, like weapons of mass destruction for these wars that are going on.
So is the icon of sin in it, in the Doom guy?
What?
Doom Eternal reference. Icon of Sin. He's the icon they fight at the end of the game, and he's big.
Oh, is that his name?
Yeah, the Icon of Sin.
That.
Oh, come on. Come on. That was a great joke. Everybody at home got it.
Here's what's missing from the game.
Fun?
No, it is fun.
Go on.
There's no exploration at all, almost. Like, sometimes you're in, I mean, you know how like Uncharted or Last of Us 2 is linear, and then you have one map that's more open that you can kind of go off and see a piece of loot off in the corner.
Sounds like Final Fantasy 7 Remake to me.
You know why I think Final Fantasy 7 Remake works way more for me is because of the item and stat system, and the combat system is just way more complex, where you can make a build.
Yeah.
You can attune your character to swap things out to match, like be the most effective at this particular fight.
Okay.
This game is not like that at all. It's like you're going to have the same thing kind of almost the whole time.
I see.
It's more of a simplified action game. There's very, very little exploration. And it just feels like if you're way into those elements of Final Fantasy, you're going to look at this and be like, this is a way dumbed down thing of the thing I like.
All right,
do you feel like you're able to use the same skills with each battle, or...
Yeah. You do. I wouldn't. Up to this point, I think probably halfway done with the game. Mm-hmm. I don't think I would have ever had to swap anything out if I had any. I could finish each battle very easily with whatever I had equipped.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
So that's what I think the people that are hardcore about those elements of Final Fantasy probably hate this, and that's why they're saying they hate it. On the other hand, if you just take this at face value as this is a different game, they probably should have. I mean. There's an argument for they could have called this something else and not a mainline Final Fantasy because it doesn't feel like it anymore.
Sure.
That's the decision they made. Fine. It's a good game. It's a great game for that. There's a lot of story in it. Good Lord, there's a lot of story. So, which, sometimes I hate, but in this, I'm enjoying it. So,
fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay.
That's
all
Final
right.
Fantasy 16.
Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah. Oh, and I watched The Bear Season 2, which is awesome.
The Bear Season 2.
Yeah. Have you watched any of that?
I've watched Season 1.
Yeah.
I've never watched Season 2.
Season 2 is really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a little slow in the first half, but then right at an episode happens right in the middle, and then that to the end is super good, probably even better than the first season. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet Leet.
Sweet Leet. Cory, you have a game, don't you?
That's right, I do.
Let's play your game.
Cory's got a game.
So I spoke with like 20, 25 friends.
Holy shit.
Did a little survey with them.
You got a lot of friends.
I have exactly 20, 25 friends.
Exactly 20 to 25.
And what I did was I gave them the name of a game, and they told me something that came to mind with that game.
Okay.
And so I have a bunch of these clues that came from these people.
Okay.
What I'm going to do with you guys is I'm going to give you clues, like one by one, from obscure clues to more obvious clues. You're going to tell me what game it is.
And the clues are the things that they said when you
Yes.
asked them. Okay, interesting. This one's called Code Games.
Code Games. Code Games. Games.
So what we could do is like a 2v1 where you guys have 100 points.
Okay.
And each game, there's 10 games total.
Okay.
Each game is worth 10 points.
Okay.
Let's go through an example game.
Okay.
See how this works, and then we can talk about scoring after that.
Okay.
I would give you one word: childhood.
Childhood.
You guys can give me one game.
And we can work together, or do you want to go?
Yes, you can work together.
Childhood.
Childhood.
It's not much, right?
Pokemans. It's a childhood game. It reminds you of childhood.
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time. Okay.
Child.
There's a child in that. Yeah.
A lot of the game you play in your childhood.
I could go either way.
I'd say Ocarina.
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time.
Yep.
Nope. Let's move on.
That's it?
Yep. Okay.
No, it's not.
Oh.
All right. So we lost a point on that one.
Is that how it works? We lost a point?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
So it would be at 9 points.
All right.
Second word is lightning.
Lightning. Childhood lightning.
Childhood Lightning. Isn't
Lightning.
Lightning a Final Fantasy name? in 10 or 13. Well, I'm not good with the.
Oh yeah, you're right. I thought it was 14.
14's the
That's
online
the
one.
13.
Is it 13? What's 10?
What's that have to do with childhood?
I don't know because I never played it.
God, I don't know. There's lightning bolts in Mario Kart that make you turn into.
Is it 13-2 Lightning Returns? Is that what it, or is it 10-2 Lightning Returns?
I don't know.
So much you know about Final Fantasy. I know 7.
I know 16 is getting shit on by people that like Final
15 and
Fantasy.
16.
Let's go with Super Mario Kart.
Yeah, it's Super Mario Kart.
Hey! No, childhood it makes them think of their childhood. Very good. Nice. Okay.
What's up?
Sweet.
So to give you the full thing, like the 10 clues I would have given you was childhood, lightning, balloons. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I grabbed
Nice.
it.
Mystery
Yeah.
Box, Nintendo, Toad, Banana, Rainbow Road, Blue Shell.
God damn.
All
All
right.
right. Okay. And did you order these by like obscure to least obscure
Yes.
kind of thing? Okay. Like
obscure
it.
to Leet obscure.
So this kind of reminds me of a game I've seen on, I think maybe TikTok or Instagram recently. It's a sports one where like somebody has to. Okay, this is kind of a cool thing. We could potentially use this. The whole premise was that somebody has to guess a football player that the other person is thinking of, but they have to do something like get a ping pong ball into a cup. And that's how they earn a clue.
Oh,
And so they get to do it. They do it 10 times in a row. And anytime they get it, they get a clue.
Cool.
interesting.
like
So we should talk about that.
So that got us 8 points. Is that right? Or 7?
9 points.
9 points.
That
Oh,
was
9
the
points.
example,
Nice.
so we didn't get
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Oh, that
you
was the
get
example.
shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. I'm
Yeah.
ready. I know how to do this.
Okay, I'm
There's
ready.
10 games, and I say if you guys get 50 points, you beat me.
Sweet.
Okay, all right.
Awesome.
Okay, all right, all right, okay, all right.
Let's start with number 1 then. First word is magic.
Magic.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Tough call. There's a lot of magic games.
Yeah. What's the first one you think? I mean, I
Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 7.
sure. Final Fantasy 7.
No.
Okay.
All right. No.
And for each of these games, I'll want a specific game unless I say, like, give me
Sure,
something vague.
sure.
Okay.
So this one is specific.
Okay.
Second word is building.
Magic building. Deck building. Magic the Gathering 2016. It's kind of on the nose, isn't it?
What's the game where you build stuff and you also have magic?
Black and white.
That's obscure.
Well, yeah. I don't know how fucking obscure his games are. You build stuff and you're also got magic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Building. You might just be in a building.
It could be in a building. Building.
Magic building. Oh. What's that old game where you're God? Or you send down your own Jesus to kill things and you have a fairy that builds building stuff for you?
What the hell is that?
Come on. It's a game. We've talked about it on this show before.
Katamari Damacy.
No. God damn it. Oh boy, this is going to be a long game.
I'm curious what game you're thinking too.
Yeah,
don't know.
no,
If
for
we
real.
built
Like
something.
you're God, and you send down like an avatar of yours to kill off enemies, and when the enemy clears areas, that's when the area becomes available to be like built on as a civilization.
Huh. I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
Let's just say black and white.
black and white.
No.
All right,
For 8 points. Physics.
physics, building, magic.
Tears of the Kingdom, maybe.
Oh, that's a good one. Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, there we go.
Boom!
8
8
points.
Hey now.
Oh my God, this keyboard has a Windows key that works. Oh, can I interrupt real quick?
Sure.
I tried cleaning my keyboard yesterday, which was a wonderfully disgusting experience.
yeah.
You know, I can remove all the keys on it and everything.
it's horrifying.
No, Windows button doesn't work anymore. I don't know why. I don't know what seeped into what.
Oh, that
but
sucks.
my Windows key doesn't work, and I use that constantly
Yeah.
for like shortcuts and stuff. So after 2.5 hours of cleaning my keyboard, I ordered a new keyboard. So I got a new one coming in. That's kind of dope.
Nice.
Hey,
All right, so we got 8 points on that one. Boom.
Other words were sequel, kingdom, rubies, dungeon,
Oh,
elf.
goddamn,
Nintendo,
dude, we're going to
Link.
kill this shit. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. You better pick the hard ones.
Let's go.
All right, number 2. Stupid.
Stupid. Kenny, the game.
Your face.
Burn.
Stanley Parable.
Who's stupid in that?
Stanley?
Is he stupid?
I don't know. Why did you say it? Come on,
You can
stupid.
act
It's
All
just-
right,
it's just-
Stanley Parable.
No, not this time.
Okay. All right.
Microtransactions.
Oh. It's definitely none of that.
Diablo Immortal?
Diablo Immortal. Oh. Wait, you don't have phone? Why did I say that like a Russian? You don't have phone?
Either that or Marvel Snap. Maybe just someone thought it was stupid.
What is your phone?
What?
I was just thinking of that joke that Norm Macdonald and I always forget this guy's name. The guy who played Batman in 1989. Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton. There was a joke Michael Keaton had to read that Norm Macdonald wrote. There was something like he said, nobody said life is fair except for that Russian guy that works at the fair. Life is fair.
Wow. Let's go with Diablo Immortal.
Diablo Immortal.
No, not this time.
Okay. All right.
For 8 points, PvP,
Stupid PvP. What was the other clue?
microtransactions.
Oh, you're giving it to us.
Stupid
Fantastic.
PvP Fortnite?
Fortnite. It could be Fortnite. People tend to shit on Fortnite.
Yeah,
It's got
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
It's Fortnite.
Oh, 8 points again.
Killing it.
Next words were pubescent, ninja, flossing, pickaxe, building, Epic Games Battle
We'd
Royale.
have gotten there eventually.
Wow,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Third game, and this is broad. Expensive.
Ooh. What's been $70 recently? Sims 4. That's expensive. You want to buy all the shit in it.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's do that.
Sure.
Sims 4.
No.
Okay. All right. Boy, if we were right though.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Wouldn't that have been great?
Yeah.
Second one, bored.
Bored and expensive.
Bored.
Bored. Maybe how do you spell bored?
Should I reveal? B-O-R-E-D.
B-O-R-E-D.
Maybe like an MMO,
Chairman of the board.
grinding, having to spend money, like World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Expensive, bored. Yeah, okay. World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh my God.
I didn't expect that.
Holy shit, son. Goddamn, that's 9 points. We're killing it.
Yeah, for sure.
We're killing it.
Then you had factions, grinding, daily quests,
We are
intimidating
halfway
shout,
there to winning this game. Yeah.
raids, orcs, Blizzard,
We gotta
Leroy
understand,
Jenkins.
we've been doing this for 102 episodes at this point, so, we are also bored gamers.
If we win quickly, we can make a second cap for a double win, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh.
What I told myself was like, I'll give 50 the goal, and then my expectation was 80.
Okay.
We'll
All
see
right.
what happens.
Okay.
Cool.
Next one, dual wielding.
What about the Star Wars game you like?
Oh, Jedi Survivor.
Jedi Survivor.
Jedi Survivor.
Nah. Come on, man.
That was a great guess.
That was a good
That was a good
guess.
guess, actually.
Goddamn. No, fuck you. What's the next one? Dual wielding.
This might not help then. Badass.
Badass with dual wielding. I mean, why not?
I mean, I kind of picture Kratos. He's got dual wielding the Blades of Chaos.
That's true.
He's badass
And he is a
looking.
badass.
Yeah.
God of War. God of War. God of War.
Yeah, God of War.
We're moving on. No, it's not it.
Okay.
Okay.
The juke. Athlete.
Athlete. Badass, dual wielding athlete.
What the fuck?
It's got to be something, right? It's got to be a game, like a video game.
Athlete, and dual wielding. That's a weird.
People's associations.
Yeah.
What about Titus from Final Fantasy X? He's an athlete. Does he dual wield things?
I have no idea because I never played it.
Oh,
I've
fair.
never even heard that name before.
Titus.
Oh, Titus, I might have heard.
It's pronounced Titus, apparently.
Christopher Titus.
I was just listening to the episode where I said it's pronounced Titus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dual wielding athlete.
Dual wielding athlete.
I'm just picturing a guy holding two basketballs. That's all it's coming to mind.
What about
NBA James.
what about two swords? What we got for like two swords or
Two
something
swords,
like
yeah.
that? Elden Ring. Because you're entering the Elden Ring.
Maybe someone liked to play a dual wield build in Elden Ring. and-
Elden Ring.
Sure,
Ring.
Elden Ring.
No, not yet.
Oh, no. Okay.
For 6 points. Excuse me. 7 points.
7 points.
Polygons.
Polygons. Oh, no.
Athlete. It's such a
Athlete,
weird.
polygons. So maybe it's an older game? Yoshimitsu dual wielded, which is Tekken.
What's athlete though?
Wait, Yoshimitsu is not Tekken. Yoshimitsu is Virtua Fighter.
It could be a fighting game though, because maybe there's a character that's an athlete because there's a big roster.
I want Virtua Fighter. You want to do Virtua
Sure.
Fighter? Vote Virtua Fighter.
Not yet. No.
God damn, dude. That's a good guess, though, right?
Getting too cocky.
Okay, 6. Ooh, which one do I want to give then? I'm now thinking you might get this now.
Okay.
Shoot it, photo, screw it. Swan dive.
Swan dive. Athlete. Dual wielding. Swan dive. Like, this is like a wrestling game? Swan dive. Dual wielding. Badass
Dual
athlete.
wield-
Athlete perk. Fallout
Okay.
4. Swan. I don't know. Polygons.
I don't think dual wielding. Someone would say for a wrestling game.
yeah, what the fuck am I missing? Polygons.
What is Swan? This might be something very obvious.
Tomb Raider.
Swan dive. Tomb Raider. You dual wield the pistols.
Swan dive.
Athlete, and you can dive. Okay,
Tomb Raider.
I like that. Tomb Raider.
It's Tomb Raider.
Tomb
Yeah.
Raider. There we go. I can't believe I thought of Tomb
Yeah,
Raider.
good one.
What the fuck?
Well done.
All right, how many points was that?
6.
6. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is a bad
That
man.
was a tough one. That was good.
Okay, next one.
All right.
Pandemic.
Pandemic.
Last of Us.
Well, that seems on the nose, doesn't it? Oh, Last of Us.
Nope.
Nope. Yep. 2 on the nose. Who want to give that as clue 10?
Yeah, I guess you're
Come on.
Who knows? Navigation.
Pandemic navigation.
Navigate. Menstruate.
Plants versus Zombies. No. Pandemic navigation. Navigation.
What other games is there a pandemic in?
There's a bunch of fucking games with pandemics in them. Come on now. Oh, what about the motorcycling one?
Road Rash.
No. We're on a motorcycle and all the dead are chasing you.
Days Gone.
Days Gone.
Was that a pandemic?
I don't
What was
know.
the second word again?
Road
Navigation.
Navigation.
Well, let's just say Days Gone. To
Days
get the next
Gone.
clue.
Shoot it. Not yet.
All right. Fair enough. All right.
For 8 points.
What?
For 8 points. Lockdown.
Lockdown.
Oh,
Navigate.
Death Stranding.
Death Stranding?
Everyone's living underground because there's kind of like a pandemic, and everyone's on lockdown and
Navigation.
and all you're doing is delivering packages and
All right.
navigating
Okay.
where you need
All
to
right.
go.
Last- Death Stranding.
Makes sense, but no.
No. Okay. All right. All right.
Getting into it. All right. For
Yeah.
7 points. Yelling.
Yelling. Yelling. Are you drinking that?
Tilting it away from the microphone.
It's just his vapes.
Yelling and pandemic
Lockdown.
and a lockdown and yelling.
Reloading.
Yeah.
Back for Blood.
Pandemic though? It's
Or Left for Dead.
any zombie thing, a pandemic?
Yes.
I guess. Okay, Left 4 Dead.
No.
This is bullshit.
Oh, you'll get there.
Yeah, I'll get
Don't
there.
worry. For 6. One Night Werewolf. It's Tim staring at
It's like a hidden roll
What is
game.
wrong with you?
Hidden roll game of some sort? Yelling? Are people yelling in that survival fucking no? What the fuck?
One night. Can you go over all of them again?
Sure. Pandemic.
Yeah.
Navigation. Yelling. Lockdown. And One Night Werewolf.
One Night Werewolf.
I'm not good at horror games outside of Resident Evil, if this is a horror thing. Is there one of those Dead by Daylight type games where you turn into a werewolf?
Yeah, this is bad. I don't know, dude. I'm lost on this one. I think this is not my forte.
7 Days to Die.
Seven Days to Die could be a thing. People could yell in that one.
One Night
Navigation.
Werewolf. One Night Werewolf.
One Night Werewolf. Yeah, I don't know.
7
I don't
Days
know.
to Die.
7 Days to
I don't
Die.
know.
Oh fuck, we're gonna lose this
Okay,
one.
no, we'll keep going.
Oh god.
Finally dipping under.
Yeah.
For 5 points. Tasks.
Tasks.
Like Among Us? That just makes me think Among Us immediately.
Oh god damn it. Yeah.
Is there a werewolf thing in Among Us?
It's basically werewolf. Yeah, because you don't know who the bad guy is. That's
Right.
werewolf. Fuck me.
Among Us.
It's
Among
Among
Us.
Us.
God
Yeah.
damn it. Oh, dude, that feels so stupid. Okay. All right.
Nice.
Okay.
I know exactly where you're coming from, though. People were like, this is what we played during the pandemic, during the lockdown. People started naming stations like electrical and navigation was one of them.
Right. I got to start thinking outside the
God
box.
damn, I feel stupid.
Yeah.
I feel stupid. I feel stupid.
Now
Next.
people are just chaos.
Yeah.
For your 6th game, Spooky.
Uh-oh. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Luigi's Mansion.
One of those two, sure.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
No. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm a chicken. Moo.
Freaking moo. Medieval.
Spooky and medieval. The French one.
Plague Tale?
Plague Tale. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plague Tale.
That's a good guess. It's not it.
Okay. All right. I'm not ashamed of that guess.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
Rage quitting.
Rage quitting, spooky medieval. Spooky medieval rage
That could be
quitting.
Dark Souls.
Could be Dark Souls. Yeah. Spooky medieval.
Yeah.
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
Not quite.
Okay. All right.
Open world.
I still don't feel ashamed of it. Oh, it could be Elden Ring. Elden Ring's not spooky.
I mean, it could be to some people. There's a lot of grotesque.
No. Yeah? Really?
Spooky medieval
Spooky?
open world.
It's not spooky. There's nothing spooky about that.
Well, you might be arguing with a person that said that, so.
Oh, fair enough. All right, Elden Ring.
Yeah, it's Elden
All
Ring.
right, well done.
I told you.
How many points is that? Was it 7?
I raised my eyebrow too. 7.
7. 15 plus 17 is 32 plus 38, 43. 43. Okay, we almost got the win.
And 4 more games still.
Yeah.
All right.
Zombies.
Oh, boy. Flip a coin. I don't know.
Oh, what about not Resident Evil, Red Dead Redemption with the zombies?
Yeah. Just because it's the 10th clue, it
Yeah.
might be tougher, and someone might remember the Undead Nightmare.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, wait. Or Black Ops.
Black Ops. Okay, let's do that. Black Ops.
Yeah, Black Ops.
Good angle. Not yet.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Chicken. As in.
Yeah. Chicken chase.
There's a zombie and a chicken.
The zombies in Fable, right?
I don't think so.
What was the first thing we were about to say? It was, Red Dead.
Zombies and chickens.
I mean,
Chickens?
That sounds like 2 things that are in Red Dead Redemption, but maybe not.
Why would somebody say like, "Oh, Red Dead Redemption, chickens"?
Yeah, you're right. That's stupid. Unless they just remember a part with the chicken.
Yeah,
You
fair.
never know.
If
Unless
this
they
helps-
remember a part with a chicken.
If this helps, when I ask these questions, some people I just like the first word they give me, whatever.
Yeah.
If they seem enthusiastic, then like, all right, give me a few words. Like,
Yeah.
some people are creative, like, and I told them what this game is about. They're like, all right, I'll give them a few words to like,
Okay. All right. All right.
be a little more obscure.
Chicken.
I just Red Dead. Sure. Let's do
What
it.
about, hold on, zombies?
Yep.
Zombies and chickens.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken. Bakak. What was the game where, was it Far Cry 6 or whatever, where chickens were fighting? They had like a chicken
Yes.
Mortal Kombat thing?
Yeah.
Was that zombies at all in that game?
I don't think so.
Okay. I don't know. I'm going down some path. There's
I mean,
cuckoos
in
and-
the Last of Us TV show, she eats a chicken sandwich.
Oh, fuck yeah.
man.
Let's do that.
That's huge.
Last of Us, the TV show.
We're moving on.
Just Last of Us.
All right, what's the next clue?
Portal.
Zombie chicken portal.
Zombie chicken portal.
Yeah, zombie chicken portal.
Obviously.
Zombie chicken portal.
Well, it's not portal because that wouldn't be allowed.
It's not zombie. That wouldn't be allowed.
Zombies and
It's
portal.
not chicken either.
Go through portal.
Zombie chicken portal.
Valheim.
Why not?
Valheim.
Okay. All right. He doesn't know whether or not that's a good guess.
I don't know if it is either.
7 points. ADD.
ADD. Zombie chicken portal ADD.
What does ADD make you think? What kind of game exactly? I don't even know.
I don't know either. I got distracted. I don't know, dude. Oh my God, I don't know.
I guess
this
the kind
one.
of game where you go try to do something and you get distracted by something else because there's so much to do, or maybe that kind of thing.
Fair.
Yeah.
That's a reasonable thought.
But then there's portals and zombies and
Far Cry 6.
Demacy.
Far Cry 6.
Yeah. Far Cry 6.
No, sir.
Okay. Shit.
For 6. Pointless.
Pointless ADD zombie chicken portal. Goat simulator?
Yeah.
Goat simulator.
I like that. It's not it.
Damn it. I was trying to think of 5 random things.
Yeah.
Redstone.
Oh, Minecraft. Fuck me. Minecraft.
Yes.
Shit.
I don't play enough Minecraft to know all that shit. Like just from chicken, I probably should have
Oh,
thought
I
of
should
that.
have thought of that. Oh,
Zombies and chicken.
damn it.
That was tough because, like, if I started with pointless raid, like those two words, I thought like you guys might went to Minecraft immediately.
Yeah, okay.
But then those random words just
Yeah.
threw you for a loop.
Damn it. That was a good one.
How much more do we need to win?
Oh, I think we're almost won. It's just we're not going to get the 80. I think we already lost that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. No, we already lost that. Oh, well.
You're 48, yeah.
Yeah.
The ones after that were Legos, diamonds, creepers, mining. Okay, 3 games left.
Okay.
First word, nostalgic.
Doom.
Mario.
I know it's vague.
I mean, any Mario. Mario Odyssey.
Doom.
That's for you. I don't think
Doom.
most people would say that.
I don't, Doom is not nostalgic for me. I didn't play Doom growing up. I like Doom
If anything,
2016.
you're Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem. Duke Nukem.
Neither of them.
Oh, okay. All right.
Original.
Original, but nostalgic. So like harkens back to an older game.
I'm going for a specific game, too.
I think in a Mario game.
He's going for a specific game though.
Yeah, like Mario Odyssey.
What about a 2D Mario?
Yeah.
You okay over there?
Yeah, I'm just thinking. I mean, maybe just the original Super Mario Brothers, since it's the original.
Fair.
Yeah.
Original. Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No, sir, not yet.
All right.
For 8 points. Pew, pew, pew.
Pew pew pew. Pew pew. Pew 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 pew.
3 pews.
It's not Duke Nukem.
Think of a Doom.
Not Duke Nukem.
Pew 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 pew. Quake. Quake. A lot of people play Quake and have memories of playing Quake.
Sure. All right.
Quake.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
We're going for 7.
Okay.
Mjolnir. Mjolnir.
Mjolnir. Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
God of War? No, because that was only in the remake. Thor's hammer. You have thoughts. Kenny's gone
thinking,
catatonic.
I'm thinking of God of War.
Nostalgic. Mjolnir. And
But I'm
original.
also thinking Avengers.
Why would anybody think of Avengers?
Because of Mjolnir.
It's a
like,
terrible idea. No, I'm kidding.
Um,
Donkey Kong. Because that's the hammer you pick up when you're going through the level.
I'd say we just say God of War Ragnarok.
God of War.
Ragnarok.
God of War Ragnarok.
No, sir, not yet.
All right. It's an original.
Yeah.
It's bugging me.
You never know what people are going to say.
Okay.
Pistol.
Oh, that's right. Pew, pew, pew. I forgot the pew, pew, pew. We
yeah.
said fucking God of War. God damn it. Mjolnir, pew, 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 pistol.
What game do you have a pew pew and a Mjolnir?
Fortnite.
That's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say.
Fortnite, too.
Or a game that's got like, like a bunch of, I don't know, maybe the fire guy in Team Fortress.
We already did
has-
Fortnite, didn't we?
Yeah. Maybe the fire guy, instead of an axe, you can get Mjolnir and hit some people with it. Team Fortress 2. That's not original, though. And it's not nostalgic at all.
Yeah.
Fuck me. I have no idea.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
And pew pew.
I don't know. Marvel Avengers.
Yeah, Marvel's Avengers.
Moving on to 5 points.
Damn.
Grunt.
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 Grunt. Mjolnir. Grunt. Warcraft. We're talking about Warcraft here? What the fuck? Grunt? Grunt.
Mjolnir's in Warcraft?
Not really Mjolnir. There's fucking like, Paladin's hammers and stuff like that. And there's StarCraft. StarCraft.
Do they have pew pew guns?
They've got lots of
Pew,
pew
pew,
pew. The Marines have pew pew guns.
Is it nostalgic?
I'm getting all fucking fucked up about those
Mjolnir.
games though right now.
I don't think anyone would say pew pew for a World of
We're
Warcraft.
talking Mjolnir. MJOLNIR. Mjolnir.
Yeah.
Let's just
Maybe
say-
there's a gun in a game called a Mjolnir or something like that, and we just don't know the fucking name.
Yeah, we could just say StarCraft.
Grunt? Maybe Halo?
Oh, yeah, maybe there's a Mjolnir and a Halo.
Halo.
Yes, that is.
So we know nothing about Halo.
What do we get on that one? 4
That's
points?
the name of the armor.
God.
Someone knew
okay.
that. They're like
Oh.
specifically Mach 4. Like, I'm not going
Mach
to say
4
Mach 4.
Mjolnir. Okay. All right.
Interesting.
Fair enough.
They also had armor, blood gulch, plasma sword, cortana.
Okay. All right. Oh, that was good. That was real good.
Yeah.
This game is
Spicy.
good. Yeah, I'm digging it. My brain's working. How many we got left?
2.
That's good because that's about how much I have left in my brain for this game. This is perfect. Yeah.
Okay. Chaos.
Chaos.
Final Fantasy Strangers of Paradise.
No.
Oh,
That was too
I
easy.
knew
Yeah.
that threw you off. Hand.
Hand. Hand chaos.
God of War, Blades of Chaos. I don't know.
Hand.
Oh, how about Smash Brothers?
Smash Brothers?
Yeah.
Smash Brothers.
I'll tell everyone Tim extended his hand out and gave the imagery. Yes, Super Smash Brothers.
Well done, Kenny. Goddamn, dude.
Where do they say
was
the word
clutch.
chaos in that game again? I can't remember. It's somewhere on the screen. I can visualize it, but then I know there's the giant hand. That's all.
This is what
giant
people.
hand do?
This is what they pictured. They're like, oh, it's just chaos. A bunch of people fighting
Yeah,
each
yeah.
other.
Oh, right. The hand is the final boss in most of the games, I think.
That'll do it.
Yeah, bat, land parties, hammer, neutral air, KO.
Dude,
Mr.
I'm
Game
glad you
Watch,
know that because
Falcon
these
Punch.
extra clues are not
Melee.
giving me shit. I've never played a Super Smash Brothers game or a Smash Brothers game, so. All right. Okay. Last one. What we
Last
got?
one. Nostalgia again.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn it.
Double Dragon. No. Contra. Okay.
Number 9. To denounce the evils of truth and love.
Oh, Pokemon.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known that one, so you make a good team here.
That was part of Team Rocket's
Team
little spiel they gave in the TV show.
Oh, okay.
To denounce the evils of truth and love, to extend our reach to the stars above.
Well, we won level 1 of Code Game.
Yeah.
Maybe next time we can defeat level 2.
How do we do on that? 9 plus 9 plus 9. That's some number I've heard of. 63, 71. 71 points.
Hey.
71 points.
Nice.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. We almost got to 80. God damn. Okay, you're going to have to
Guess
come
that's some
back
clutch guesses.
and challenge us again because we got to beat our score for next time.
Code Game.
God damn.
Welcome to the end of the show.
It's good to be here.
Yeah, we've made it.
Wait, no, the opposite of that. Oh, it's over. Damn
it.
Fucker.
But we did conquer Cory's game, I'm glad to say.
Yeah, we did pretty good. I think we could do better.
Yeah, next time we will double conquer.
I'm ready. Cory, man, thank you so much for being on the show with us today, man.
a
Always
pleasure.
love having
I
you
love catching
around.
up.
Yeah, no, this has been dope.
Appreciate you bringing some game for us. Take some work off our shoulders. Take some work off our. That's really hard to say. Take some work off our
You can carry
shoulders.
with your head. You can't think straight now.
It's hard to say. What's going on at Gamers Week podcast?
Well, if you came here from the Gamers Week podcast, here's the trivia from our spot on their most recent episode. Okay, guys. If one train leaves from Chicago traveling to Atlanta at 9 a.m. at 45 miles per hour, and the Atlanta train to Chicago leaves at 10 a.m. traveling 50 miles per hour, as of May 2023, how many times has the phrase "you died" flashed upon the screen for all Elden Ring players combined to date?
You really asked them that?
Yeah, okay, so A.
It's multiple choice.
Gotcha. All right, A, 500 million.
Yeah.
B, 900 million. C, 2.6 billion. D, 10 billion.
I'm going to go B.
I'll go C.
You say 900 million?
Yes.
You say 2.6 billion?
Yep.
10 billion.
Wow.
D,
I
10
should've
billion
known it.
times players have seen "you died" flashed up on the screen.
Wow.
Yeah. That's how
makes
many times
sense.
people have died in Elden Ring.
That's a lot of crushed dreams.
That is insane. Absolutely insane. Let's go add to them. What do you think?
Good Lord, yeah.
Yarr.
I'm ready to replay that game when the DLC comes out. I'm psyched for it. lots of things coming up that I'm psyched for, but that in particular.
There's some good gaming coming up. I'm liking that after like the year or two that we suffered from like all the pandemic like destruction and awfulness in the gaming industry, we got like so many dope ass things to look forward to. I am excited by it.
Especially Starfield for me. I'm so hyped for that for sure. I want to get lost in that world.
I read never mind. Talk about it in the bonus.
Speaking of bonus, we do a 30-minute extra show for patrons. When you come over and become a supporter of the show, you can help us out by supporting us and also get access to fun things, including the bonus show, which we're going to stick around and do. I've got a round trip for the bonus show, which is a game we haven't played in a while. It's
my God, round trip?
Round trip, which Tim's brother made. It's our translation game with fun translation of game titles. Excited. So come on over to Leetist.com. It's the jumping off point. You'll find the Patreon there. You find the Discord there. It's open to everybody. Have fun with your friends and your patron friends in the Discord with us. And thank you, Tim, and thank you, Cory.
That's a little too Cosby. But thank you, Kenny.
Catch you next week on the latest podcast.
Goodbye.